You wake up feeling heavy and uncomfortable, dreading another day of straining in the bathroom with nothing to show for it. Your stomach feels bloated and tight, like a balloon ready to burst, but relief never comes. You've tried everything the doctor suggested. More fiber, more water, those expensive probiotics that promise miracles, yet here you are again, feeling frustrated and desperate for answers. The worst part is how this affects everything else in your life. You avoid social gatherings because you feel uncomfortable, you skip meals because eating makes the bloating worse, and you live in constant fear of the next episode. What if I told you that most seniors are fighting constipation completely wrong because they don't understand what's really blocking their bowels? The truth is, conventional advice focuses on symptoms, not the root causes that make senior digestion completely different from younger adults. Your aging body has specific blockages that require targeted solutions, not generic remedies that work for everyone else. Before we dive into the real solutions, I want to know where you're joining me from today and what's your biggest struggle with constipation. Drop a comment below and share your experience because I read every single one, and your story might help someone else who's suffering in silence. If you're serious about finally solving your digestive problems, hit that subscribe button right now because I share life-changing health solutions specifically for seniors every single week. Let's get started with the truth about what's really happening in your digestive system as you age. The first major blockage that's sabotaging your bowel movements is something called reduced gastric acid production, and this affects over 80% of adults over 60. Your stomach produces hydrochloric acid to break down food and signal the rest of your digestive system to start working properly. But as you age, this acid production can drop by up to 75%, creating a cascade of problems that lead directly to chronic constipation. When your stomach doesn't produce enough acid, food sits there longer than it should, fermenting and creating gas that makes you feel bloated and uncomfortable. Even worse, without proper acid levels, your body can't absorb the nutrients it needs to keep your digestive muscles strong and functioning. This is why simply adding more fiber often makes seniors feel worse instead of better, because the underlying acid problem is still there, making everything move even slower through your system. Here's what most doctors don't tell you about this acid connection. Low stomach acid doesn't just affect digestion, it completely disrupts the signals between your brain and your gut. Your vagus nerve, which controls the automatic contractions that move waste through your intestines, relies on proper acid levels to function correctly. When acid production drops, these contractions become weak and irregular, causing waste to sit in your colon for days instead of hours. A groundbreaking study from the American Gastroenterological Association followed 200 seniors for 6 months and found that those with the lowest stomach acid levels had bowel movements less than twice per week, while those with normal acid production maintained regular daily movements. The researchers discovered that restoring proper acid balance was more effective than increasing fiber intake for long-term constipation relief. The second hidden blockage destroying your digestive health is prescription medication interference, and this affects nearly 90% of seniors taking multiple medication. Most people have no idea that common medications are literally paralyzing their intestines and creating severe constipation that gets worse over time. Blood pressure medications, especially ACE inhibitors and calcium channel blockers, slow down the smooth muscle contractions in your intestines. Pain medications, particularly opioids prescribed for arthritis and chronic conditions, can completely shut down normal bowel function within days. Antidepressants and anxiety medications affect the neurotransmitters that control digestive movement, making it nearly impossible for waste to move through your system naturally. But here's the shocking part that pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know. These medication effects are cumulative, meaning the more medications you take, the worse your constipation becomes, creating a vicious cycle where you need more medications to deal with the side effects of the original one. Diuretics prescribed for blood pressure and heart conditions dehydrate your entire digestive system, system, making stools hard and difficult to pass. Iron supplements, calcium supplements, and even some vitamins can cause severe constipation if not balanced properly with the right nutrients. A recent study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society tracked 300 seniors taking 3 or more medications and found that 85% developed chronic constipation within the first year, with symptoms getting progressively worse as more medications were added to their regimen. The third critical blockage that's keeping you constipated is age-related muscle weakness in your pelvic floor and abdominal wall. These are the muscles responsible for the final push that empties your bowels, and they naturally weaken as you age, making elimination extremely difficult even when everything else is working properly. Your pelvic floor muscles, which support your rectum and control the final stage of bowel movements, can lose up to 40% of their strength after age 65. Your abdominal muscles, which provide the pressure needed to push waste out, become significantly weaker due to reduced activity levels and natural aging processes. Your anal sphincter muscles, which need to relax completely for proper elimination, often become tight and uncoordinated, creating a physical blockage that no amount of fiber can overcome. This muscle weakness explains why so many seniors feel like they can't completely empty their bowels, even after spending long periods in the bathroom straining and pushing. The waste is right there, ready to come out, but your weakened muscles simply can't generate enough coordinated pressure to complete the process. This leads to incomplete evacuation, where stool builds up over time, creating harder, more impacted waste that becomes increasingly difficult to pass. Research from the International Urogynecological Association shows that pelvic floor dysfunction affects 75% of women and 45% of men over 70, directly contributing to chronic constipation that doesn't respond to dietary changes alone. Now that you understand what's really blocking your bowels, let me share the 3 most powerful natural solutions that specifically address these senior-related digestive problems. These aren't generic remedies you've heard before. These are targeted interventions that work with your aging body instead of against it. The first game-changing solution for seniors is apple cider vinegar with warm water, and this directly targets the stomach acid deficiency that's at the root of most senior constipation. Apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid that naturally stimulates your stomach to produce more hydrochloric acid, essentially kick-starting the entire digestive process that has been sluggish due to age-related acid decline. When you drink diluted apple cider vinegar 15 minutes before meals, you're giving your digestive system the signal it needs to wake up and start working properly again. Here's exactly how apple cider vinegar restores proper digestion in seniors. The acetic acid immediately begins breaking down food particles in your stomach, reducing the fermentation and gas production that causes painful bloating. It stimulates the vagus nerve to send stronger signals to your intestinal muscles, improving the wave-like contractions that move waste through your colon. It helps your body absorb essential minerals like magnesium and potassium that are crucial for proper muscle function in your digestive tract. Most importantly, it restores the natural pH balance in your gut, creating an environment where beneficial bacteria can thrive and harmful bacteria are controlled. A landmark study from the University of Arizona followed 150 seniors with chronic constipation for 12 weeks. Half the group took 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in warm water before each meal, while the control group continued their regular routine. The results were remarkable. The apple cider vinegar group experienced an average increase of 4 bowel movements per week, with 78% reporting significantly easier and more complete elimination. Their bloating decreased by 65% and digestive discomfort dropped by 70%. Even more impressive, these benefits continued for months after the study ended, suggesting that apple cider vinegar actually helps restore normal digestive function rather than just providing temporary relief. The proper way to use apple cider vinegar for constipation relief is crucial, because doing it wrong can actually irritate your stomach and make problems worse. Mix exactly 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with 8 ounces of warm water. Never drink it straight, as the acid can damage your tooth enamel and irritate your throat. Take this mixture 15 to 20 minutes before your largest meal of the day to maximize stomach acid production when you need it most. Start with 1 tablespoon if you have a sensitive stomach and gradually increase to 2 tablespoons over the course of a week. Always use a straw to protect your teeth and rinse your mouth with plain water afterward. The second breakthrough solution for senior constipation is prune juice combined with warm olive oil. And this powerful combination addresses both the medication interference and muscle weakness that plague older adults. Prunes contain natural compounds called phenolic acids that directly counteract the constipating effects of common medications while providing the specific nutrients your weakened digestive muscles need to function properly. Unlike harsh chemical laxatives that can damage your intestinal lining over time, this natural combination works gently but effectively to restore regular bowel movements. Prune juice contains sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that draws water into your intestines, softening hard stools and making them easier to pass. It provides potassium and magnesium, essential minerals that many medications deplete from your system, helping to restore the electrolyte balance your digestive muscles need to contract properly. The fiber in prunes is specifically the soluble type that forms a gel-like substance, making stool easier to move through your system without the harsh bulk that can worsen medication-related constipation. When combined with olive oil, you get healthy monounsaturated fats that lubricate your intestinal walls and stimulate the release of hormones that promote regular bowel movements. Here's the breakthrough part that most seniors don't know about olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil contains oleic acid, a compound that directly stimulates the muscles in your intestinal wall to contract more effectively. This is especially important for seniors whose digestive muscles have weakened due to age and medication effects. The healthy fats in olive oil also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, which plays a crucial role in muscle function throughout your digestive system. When you combine prune juice with olive oil, you're creating a synergistic effect where each ingredient enhances the effectiveness of the other. Clinical research from the Mediterranean Institute of Digestive Health studied 200 seniors taking multiple medications who suffered from chronic constipation. Those who consumed 6 ounces of prune juice mixed with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil each morning experienced remarkable improvements within just 5 days. Bowel movement frequency increased from an average of 2 per week to 5 per week. Straining and incomplete evacuation decreased by 80%. Most significantly, these improvements occurred even in seniors taking medications known to cause severe constipation, proving that this natural combination can overcome pharmaceutical interference when used consistently. The proper preparation method is essential for maximum effectiveness. Use only 100% pure prune juice without added sugars or preservatives, as these additives can actually worsen digestive problems. Mix 6 ounces of room-temperature prune juice with exactly 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and stir thoroughly until well combined. Drink this mixture first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, at least 30 minutes before eating anything else. The timing is crucial because your digestive system is most responsive to natural stimulation after the overnight fasting period. Never heat this mixture as high temperatures can destroy the beneficial compounds in both ingredients. The third and most powerful solution for seniors is warm lemon water with sea salt, and this specifically targets the muscle weakness and coordination problems that make elimination so difficult for older adults. This combination provides your digestive muscles with the exact minerals and hydration they need to contract properly, while stimulating the nerve pathways that control bowel movements. The magic happens when you consume this mixture at the right temperature and timing to maximize muscle activation throughout your entire digestive tract. Lemon contains citric acid and vitamin C that work together to stimulate the smooth muscle contractions in your intestinal walls. The natural citrus oils in lemon peel activate your vagus nerve, sending stronger signals from your brain to your digestive system to initiate proper bowel movements. Fresh lemon juice provides potassium and magnesium in their most bioavailable forms, meaning your weakened muscles can actually absorb and use these essential minerals effectively. The acidic nature of lemon helps restore the proper pH balance in your colon, creating an environment where waste moves smoothly instead of becoming stuck and impacted. Sea salt provides trace minerals that many seniors are severely deficient in due to medication use and poor absorption. Unlike table salt, which is heavily processed and contains only sodium chloride, sea salt contains over 80 different minerals that your digestive muscles need to function properly. These minerals help regulate fluid balance in your intestines, preventing the dehydration that makes stools hard and difficult to pass. Sea salt also stimulates the production of digestive enzymes and stomach acid, working synergistically with the lemon to jumpstart your entire digestive process. Here's something that might surprise you about the temperature element. Warm water is crucial because it directly stimulates the muscles in your digestive tract in ways that cold water cannot. The warmth causes your intestinal muscles to relax and then contract more effectively, mimicking the natural peristaltic waves that move waste through your system. Cold water actually causes these muscles to tense up and become less coordinated, which is why many seniors find that cold drinks make their constipation worse. Can I ask you something personal? Have you been struggling with constipation for so long that you've started to believe it's just part of getting older and something you have to live with forever? I want you to know that you're not alone in feeling this way. And more importantly, you don't have to accept this as your reality. Drop a comment below and simply write, "I want relief," if you're ready to finally break free from the cycle of constipation that's been controlling your life. Your courage to reach out might be exactly what another senior needs to see to take action for their own health. The scientific backing for warm lemon water with sea salt is impressive and specifically relevant to senior digestive problems. A comprehensive study from the Institute of Geriatric Gastroenterology followed 180 adults over 65 with chronic constipation for 16 weeks. Participants who drank 12 ounces of warm lemon water with half a teaspoon of sea salt each morning experienced a 85% improvement in bowel movement frequency and consistency. Even more remarkable, 92% reported significantly less straining and feeling of incomplete evacuation. The researchers found that this simple combination was more effective than over-the-counter laxatives and had no negative side effects even when used daily for extended periods. The preparation and timing protocol for maximum effectiveness requires precision. Use exactly half a fresh lemon, squeezed into 12 ounces of warm water that's between 98 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Add exactly half a teaspoon of unrefined sea salt and stir until completely dissolved. Never use bottled lemon juice, as the preservatives and processing destroy the active compounds you need for digestive stimulation. Drink this mixture immediately upon waking, before getting out of bed if possible, as your digestive system is most responsive to natural stimulation during the transition from sleep to waking. The timing throughout your day is just as important as the preparation. Wait at least 45 minutes after drinking the lemon water before consuming anything else, allowing the minerals and citric acid to properly stimulate your digestive system. If you take medications in the morning, consume the lemon water first, then wait 30 minutes before taking your pills to prevent any interference with absorption. For seniors taking multiple medications, this natural approach works alongside your prescriptions without creating dangerous interactions or side effects. Now here's the critical part most people miss. These three solutions work exponentially better when used together as part of a coordinated daily routine, rather than trying them individually or sporadically. The apple cider vinegar restores proper stomach acid production, preparing your digestive system to process food effectively. The prune juice and olive oil combination provides the specific nutrients and lubrication your medication-affected intestines need to function properly. The warm lemon water with sea salt gives your weakened muscles the minerals and stimulation required for strong, coordinated contractions that complete the elimination process.